Hi, this is Kay. Welcome to Kay's Nest Live. So I'm going to tell you all about a half-year birthday party that I planned for my daughter. She turned 3.5 years old and I planned her a very last minute, we're talking about 1 day in advance party on a very low budget. So stick around if you want to hear exactly how I did it on a very tight budget, and I'll even take you along and let you see how it turned out. Let me first tell you a little bit about why we wanted to do a half-year birthday party. My daughter's birthday is on Christmas Eve, and so oftentimes, reasonably so, her birthday is overshadowed by Christmas. Plus, we don't get a lot of attendance in terms of friends and family because of it overlapping with Christmas. So I always had in my mind that one day I would want to try to do a half birthday party. Additionally, right now we are social distancing, so I cannot take her out and let her engage as much as I would like for her to with others. And so I'm looking for ways to bring the fun in the home to her. Finally, she's at an age at 3.5 where she now really understands what birthday parties are, so she's been asking me for a birthday party. So I wanted to do one for her on a budget. Tip number 1. Take advantage of one-stop shopping. I know we all love Amazon, but sometimes when you shop online at Amazon, you have to have a lot of lead time, and we don't always have the 2 days to plan or the 2 days to wait for things to arrive. So anyway, make it easy, hop in the car and go to Walmart. That is literally what I did. On a Friday at noon, I decided to get in my car, go to Walmart, and I used my lunch hour to purchase the items for my daughter. Tip number 2, purchase only one big item. By big, I don't mean you have to spend a lot of money. You can have a big teddy bear, you can buy a remote controlled car. I got my son that for his first birthday, and if you want to see that, I will leave a link to that video below. You can buy a big bike, and that's what we did on this occasion. My daughter, being 3.5, she outgrew her small tricycle. So I knew this summer I wanted to buy a bike for her already, but by tying it in with the birthday party, I really was able to save money because it's something that I was going to buy for her regardless during the summer. This bike was adorable. It had the little stringy things on the handlebars. It had a little seat in the back for her baby doll. It had me at hello. I mean, it was just absolutely adorable until I saw the price tag. It was 80 bucks. $80 is generally not a bad price. I probably would have been perfectly happy paying that for that bike if I had not seen the perfectly adequate $40 bike elsewhere in the store. So I ended up thinking about it. Did I want to spend 40? Did I want to be in the $80 range? Because my intent was to do this on a very low budget, I ended up going with a $40 bike. And then I added on a helmet as an accessory. And you know, it was hard to walk away from the expensive bike, but the other bike was just fine. And so set your budget before you go into the store so that you don't get tempted. The next tip is plan your theme around items that you already have in your home. So to do this, you may want to go in your child's room, take an inventory, see what things they already have. If your daughter or your son likes Elmo and has Elmo dolls, Elmo balloons, Elmo blankets, Elmo this, Elmo that, you should probably go with an Elmo theme because you can use those items that you already have to create the layered decor effect that you like. My daughter, being that she already had a few princess themed items, she had a princess gown already, a tiara, a wand, and the shoes, I knew that it would be easy for me to replicate that theme. Plus, I did want to add on to her princess collection, so it was a win-win, okay? But you get the point. Choose a color scheme that you already have. You could do a Blue's Clues party, okay? If your kid has a Blue's Clues toys, you can do that. And then you can build in other elements around that blue theme if you want, very easily by pulling in blue items from around your house. The next tip is talk it up. If your child is at an age where he or she can talk, then there's no need to wait until the big day to talk about it. You can talk about it days in advance so that you are slowly building that excitement up. and you're preparing your child for the big day that's to come so that when the big day is here, it is more impactful. So Georgia, what do we need to wear for your party?
I need to wear good clothes and good pretty shoes. Or sparkly. I need to wear pretty costumes and our bags.
Did you say good shoes that are sparkly?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what should Grandma wear tomorrow?
Good high heels.
Good high heels. Okay, what else?
We need to have our bags.
Bags, okay. And what kind of outfit should she wear?
A good dress that looks like a costume and funny shoes.
Good dress that looks like a costume, funny shoes. And what color should her dress be?
The one that looks no. One looks like me, and one looks like you.
Okay. And does your granddad have to wear anything special?
Yes. He has to work a little bit so that he can make money and dress up to be good, like Daddy thinks.
She actually, that Friday evening, dressed herself up as a pumpkin, put on a unicorn headband, made me wear a special unicorn headband as well. She put on some special shoes that she called fancy shoes. My husband had to put on fancy shoes, and we just played to her wishes. So we dressed up the night before. So naturally, that takes me to the next tip, which is make your guests dress up, okay? So it'll be fun for your children because they get to influence other people's behavior. It will be so fun to watch your kids' face light up with excitement when they see your guests come over in special attire. Now we are social distancing, so that may mean just that the members in your household dress up in special wear. My daughter made my son dress up in a cute little dinosaur outfit. It didn't match her princess theme, but anyway, the fun for her was in being able to go in the room and pick out her baby brother's clothing. By requiring your guests or your family members to dress up, that means you have to actually do even less, because in your pictures, you will see that the family members who are in attendance, they themselves actually serve as part of the decor. My next tip is decorate with what you already have. I know it may sound like I already said that tip, right? Didn't I already tell you to choose a theme based on what you already have, right? If your kid has Blue's Clues, you use Blue's Clues. Well, for the other items like the serving dishes, there's no need to go out and buy new serving platters or rent servingware. Like I've done that before, I've done that for parties in the past, but when you build your theme, work on what you currently have in your cupboard. So what I did was I simply decided to bring up some of the turquoise and some of the pinks that I already had in my china cabinet. So if you go into the store after having reviewed what you currently have on hand, that will help you to limit your purchases, okay? You go to the balloon section and you say, these balloons that I want to buy are going to match the tablecloth that I have. My next tip is make it a meal. Most people are going to have at least breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So by centering your party around a meal, you are killing two birds with one stone. If you want to center your party around breakfast or brunch, you might have pancakes or waffles and have a fun, festive party around those food items. We wanted to make it a dinner meal, and I could have easily gone with something that kids love, like a chicken nugget and fries, but I really wanted to have something that the adults could enjoy as well because my in-laws were coming over, and so we opted for a pasta dish. And so I prepared a very easy, mind you, very easy pasta smothered in a creamy sauce with stuffed salmon drizzled in a wasabi infused sauce. It sounds complex, but I have a really easy recipe for it. If you want to see how I make that, please comment below, and if I get enough interest in it, I can, I suppose, do a video showing you how I do that. One thing that I forgot to mention is that I also had a Greek salad. Now the Greek salad was really easy. I threw that together the morning of the party and it was just so easy. Let's talk about the cakes for a minute here. Recently, I have just done away with the idea of doing big birthday cakes. Here's why. Okay, let's be honest. We are dealing with the coronavirus. Nobody wants to see you blowing on their cake. It may be a lot of fun, but it's not healthy and it's not polite. So I have just resorted to having cupcakes or having little buntinis. So that's what we did. We went to Publix and we purchased the cupcakes from there. I had cupcakes for the children and then a fruit tart for the adults. And it was none of these items were ordered from a specialty bakery. So I spent probably $6 tops on the cupcakes and then $13 on the fruit tart. Now, if you have lots of time and you don't mind going around to different stores to sort of budget shop, you can go to the Dollar Tree to get all of your balloons. I didn't want to do that, and so I ended up purchasing my balloons from Publix while I was there to get my cakes, and they were not expensive. I was able to pick up this whole arrangement of balloons for just $8. And because I was doing so little in terms of decor, I really wanted the balloons to bring in more color and some more of the princess theme. We all really had a blast. It was an opportunity for us to just come together and celebrate a small milestone in Georgia's life, her 3.5-year birthday mark. After our little dinner party, we called my parents on WhatsApp and we allowed them to have a little interaction with her. You may decide to do a Zoom call or some sort of video conference and have everybody together. My preferred approach was to separate the audience so everyone had independent time with her. And then she wrapped up the night by doing some ballet, as she likes to do. She took off her princess gear and changed into her ballet attire. Did you have fun, Georgia?
Yeah.
What was your favorite part about your party?
Blowing out the candles.
How many candles did you have?
3.5.
Yeah, because you are 3.5 years old.
Is it still my birthday?
No, your half birthday's over. It's coming to an end. ¿Cuántos años tienes? 3.5.
3.5.
That's right.
Mommy, I'm putting it on tight.
Okay.
So it don't fall off.
Can you say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please click like below and subscribe. I would love to have you as a subscriber so that you see my upcoming videos.